Dr. Mohammed Saleem here. I am currently working as assistant professor at School of Computer Science in Minhaj University, Pakistan. And sir, my PhD in computer science was completed in September 2022, and my research domains are artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, federated learning, and explainable AI. Sir, in today's here are a few of my research portfolio, which is uh, uh, portfolio of Google Scholar. I have, Alhamdulillah, achieved 1513 citations and 20 H index. And here is the Scopus portfolio where I have achieved 11 index in Scopus, and currently I have 28. Here it is showing 27, but one more article is also added in here. 28 Scopus articles are published in my profile as well, sir. And the topic which today will be discussed is emerging trends in research and AI. The agenda in this session will be, sir, introduction. We will briefly introduce about the AI in research. We will briefly introduce about what is black box and what is white box AI, what is black box and how machine learning is black box, what is black box and how deep learning is playing role as a black box, what is federated learning and how federated learning is black box, then why we need to trigger towards the white box, and how explainably may play its role to make the black box to trigger the black box toward white box AI, and what are its benefits and how future in future explainably AI may play its role, and then finally we will conclude the session. So firstly, here is about AI is a rapidly evolving field that involves the development of intelligent machines capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. In research, AI is playing an increasingly vital role, revolutionizing various domains. So here are major growing roles in various research domains, like AI is playing its role in healthcare and research. It is playing its role in environmental sciences, social sciences, in engineering and technology, and in biotechnology as well. Now, let's discuss about black box versus white box AI. Actually, what is the black box AI? Why we are using the term black box? Actually, it is referring towards the systems where the internal workings are complex and not readily understandable to external users. The input and output uh, have lack of transparency, whereas the white box AI is describing the system where there is clarity, there is understandability and interpretability in the internal mechanisms, and the decision making processes are transparent and comprehensible to the users. So these are the importances of transparency in AI systems, where we can achieve interpretability, we can achieve ethical considerations, accountability, and also we can build the user trust as well, sir. And then here we will discuss about black box AI. How here actually I want to disclose why machine learning is black box. Actually, machine learning is a subset of AI which is focused on algorithms that learn from the data, and its examples are like, if we are working on predictive analysis, we are working on image recognition, we are working on NLP, biomedical research, and climate modeling. Machine learning will provide us the decision making, but the rationalization about behind that decision will not be disclosed through the machine learning. So its characteristics are complex algorithms. It is its decision making is opacity and hidden features. Here is a model which is showing how machine learning actually works. Firstly, our data set is uploaded. The data set is uploaded, and after uploading the data, a pre-processing layer is used for making the data pre-processed before going towards the training and before going towards predicting through any algorithm. When after pre-processing, algorithm is applied, and the predicted results are then checked whether the learning, let's suppose we set their threshold value and we want to achieve 80% performance. So here the threshold value will be checked that 80% is achieved or not. If it is achieved, then if it is if it is achieved, then the trained model will be stored onto the cloud, and if it is not achieved, then the training layer will be retrained. And then in the validation phase, the trained model is imported from the cloud, and testing data is also uh, imported from cloud for real-time validation. And here I have taken a scenario from the energy management, and it will be checked that if the energy management is found or not. So actually, the this concern is about how it is black box. Here, machine learning is providing us the result that energy management is found or not, but there are no rationalization how if it is found. There is no rationalization. If it is not found, there is no rationalization. And then here is the deep learning discussion, how actually deep learning is working. Deep learning, its main applications are image and speech recognition. NLP is also we can discover drug discovery and genomics, and we can use it in autonomous vehicles. And then here is a model which is showing how deep learning is actually working, and why it is how it is black box, and how it will trigger toward the white box. It is working same like the previous model, but here are this scenario is about retinal data collection. Let's suppose we can discuss if we are using about diabetic retinopathy. Data is collected, and after collection the data, it is pre-processed, and in pre-processing most few processes are used. And then in application layer, deep learning, any model of deep learning is applied, and then after predicting, explainable AI is applied. If we stop at here in predictions, all till here we are on black box AI. After predictions, when we will apply explainable AI on it, and explanations will be traced out from the explainable AI, then we will trigger toward the white box AI. These two steps are the main differences between white box AI and black box AI. If we will ignore these steps, then we are on black box AI. If we will add these two steps, then we will on white box AI. And then these are the same patterns as we have discussed in the previous model as well. And here is the concept of federated learning, which is very important, and an emerging approach which is being used in recent time as well. This approach is where a model is trained across decentralized devices or servers holding local data samples, and characterized as a black box AI technique due to the distributed and collaborative nature of model training. And it is actually emphasizing privacy preserving collaborations. It is distributed, it collaborates in distributed data sources. It works across institutional research, decentralized model training, and real-time updates. And its main characteristics are model aggregation, communication efficiency, edge computing integration, and secure collaborations. And here is a scenario which is showing how actually federated learning is working. Federated learning is firstly, let's suppose we consider four hospitals which are working on cardiac disease prediction, and one hospital is working on ANN model, the second hospital is working on SVM model, the third one is working on any other algorithm of the machine learning. So these are the predictions that will be stored onto the cloud, and in cloud, these performance predictions will be aggregated, and then it will be choose if a best model, which one of these predictions is performing best predictions and best performance. The best performance model then will be set back toward the local model, and it will be work as a global model. And then on global predictions, global model predictions, explainable AI will be applied, and explainable AI then will do the same thing as we have discussed in the previous model. Actually, the purpose of federated learning is to provide privacy and to avoid sharing data, sharing the confidential data. So here we can say that we can secure our data, but we can share our model in federated learning. And here is what is black box AI. Why actually we are talking about black box AI, and why we need to trigger towards the explainable AI. It is actually a subset of AI designed to produce understandable and interpretable models, which is characterized as a white box AI solution. and and it emphasizes transparency in the decision making process. And the main importances of transparency and interpretability are to build trust, user trust, ethical considerations, regulatory compliance, error detection and correction, and explainability of end users. So the key characteristics of explainable AI: it provides model transparency, it provides interpretable features, human understandable output, and it provides user friendly interfaces as well. And these here is the scenario how explainably is working, which we have discussed in the last scenario as well. If the data is collected from this layer, then the same thing as we have discussed in the previous model, data is pre-processed. After pre-processing, the model is trained and the predictions are stored onto the cloud. And after predictions, the when threshold value is detected, then here, after machine learning predictions are sent toward the explainable AI. XAI is actually denoting here the explainable AI. Explainable AI then provide us explanations, and then it is checked that the threshold explanation or the threshold predictions are found or not. If it is found, then we trigger toward the validation phase, and we can check on real basis that if this model was about fuel consumption which is from my research article. So actually this is the concept of white box AI. And what are the benefits of to adopt explainable AI in research? If we talk about this, then it can be a benefit to enhance trust, and it can be a benefit to enhance user confidence, to improve model adoption, to improve uh, accountability, to improve identification of model biases and interdisciplinary collaborations. In the future of AI, the interplay between black box and white box AI will critical. Researchers must balance the complexity of advanced models with the imperative of transparency, ethics, and user trust. And in emerging trends include advancements in explainable AI, which is a human-centric AI focus, and a proactive role for researchers in shaping interdisciplinary collaborations. And AI trajectory unfolds, researchers to stand at the forefront, holding the responsibility to drive ethical evolution and ensure its meaningful integration across various research domains. Thank you so much, sir.